Hey everybody. So if you are preparing for Pearson Edexcel IGCSE English Language for EA1, here is a detailed discussion about its complete syllabus, different nature of questions, and I am also going to share with you on the screen some sample past papers and some sample other question papers to give you a complete understanding about the nature of questions, marks, and everything about the question paper that you need to know and about your syllabus and how to prepare it. So there are actually two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. You can say two components of this subject 1 and 2. So basically this subject is by Pearson and Edexcel board for international students. That's why it's called International GCSE General Certificate of Secondary Education. So let's talk about the English syllabus. So in paper 1 it's called non-fiction text and transactional writing. So in each paper out of these two papers that you have for this English language, in each paper there are two sections. Section A is always reading and section B is writing. So both paper includes both sections, reading and writing in that. So the duration of this paper, paper 1 is 2 hours and 15 minutes and total marks are 90, and the weightage for the overall grade of this subject for this paper 1 has 60% weightage for the overall grade. And the content that is a part of your syllabus for this subject is analysis of non-fiction text from the anthology and unseen extracts and transactional writing task. So what is this anthology? It is actually published by actually it's a collection of different texts, non-fiction texts, and there are also poetry. So poetry, prose and non-fiction texts that are a part of the syllabus in both components 1 and 2, paper 1 and paper 2. You will find a set of these texts in Anthology of English Prose and Poetry by an Anthology of English by Pearson Edexcel. You can download it from Edexcel website. So you need to prepare all those texts for this paper. So study, read them well, explore them well and enjoy. So in paper 1 section A is reading and total time for section A is 1 hour and 30 minutes. There are two reading texts will be included here. These reading texts will be a part of the extract booklet that will be given to you, the reading insert we can say, where you will have these two texts. These two texts are most probably will be from anthology compiled by Edexcel. So question number 1, 2 and 3 are actually short response question, 2 marks, 4 marks and 5 marks. There can be different questions in these short questions, like they can be related to explicit and implicit meaning of the text. These can be using your own words questions. These short response questions can be related to feelings and attitude of the writer. They can be related to finding some factual information from the text. So these are the short response questions. Then question number 5 deals with writer's use of language. It's something like language analysis of the text. So you can use PEE method. Just find out the thing that is there, the language device or language technique, and you also need to explain it and then add its effect. Like what a particular effect the writer wants to achieve using a particular language technique. For this you need to learn a lot, a good practice of all these things. There is a very good stuff in Cambridge books as well for this. There are a lot of standard books available for learning this, how to analyze the language of the text. It's technical but it's highly creative as well, very interesting. Question number 5, that is for 22 marks. So comparing writers' attitudes, perspectives in both texts. So you will compare, of course there will be two reading text, and question number 5 will be long response questions worth 22 marks, where you will be analyzing the writer's attitudes, perspectives in the both texts. You will be comparing them. Okay, so this is highly a laborious task for you, most of the students. when you have to compare the perspectives and attitudes in both texts. So you need to understand both texts well to answer all these questions. So they will be for 34 plus 4, 38 to 40. Yes, 45 marks for reading section. As we said earlier that this paper 1 is total 90 marks. So 45 marks are there for this section A and 45 marks are there for section B. In section B you will have transactional writing, and there will be 45 marks for this transactional writing. These transactional writing tasks can include a speech, it can be an article writing or leaflet or guide or report review or something like that. So given a certain question prompts, you will be asked to write something under certain conditions like the word limit and other things. Let me now show you this paper 1, how it looks like, what is the nature of the question, and how it includes the reading text in them. So here is the picture of Pearson Edexcel International GCSE, that is IGCSE in short, for EA1, the component 1, English language A, paper 1, non-fiction text and transactional writing. So total marks are 90 as I told you before. So here is section A, reading. Answer all questions in this section. You should spend about 1 hour and 30 minutes on this section, and of course 45 minutes on the other one, because in total you have 2 hours and 15 minutes. So you can see these short questions. The first one is 2 marks. Select 2 words or phrases that describe the drugs. So the questions are based on 2 texts, and the text is given to you in extracts booklet. So these texts will be provided to you from the anthology. In your own words, describe the writer's ride down the mountainside. So you must be careful to use your own words in this question. This question has 4 points or 4 marks. Then question number 3, explain what the writer is feeling and thinking. So writer's feeling, attitudes, thinking. You need a good feeling vocabulary for this. So if you have not watched, just watch our video about the feeling vocabulary. After this you have 2 long questions. The first one is writer's use of language, how writer uses language and structure in text 2 to interest the reader. Support your answer with close reference to the extract, including brief quotations. You can add quotations from the text. 12 marks are there for this task. Then question number 5 in reading section of paper 1 is a comparison between the 2 texts given as we said earlier. So look here, compare how the writers present their ideas and perspectives about their experiences. You have to compare the ideas and perspectives of the writers in both texts. Then comes the transactional writing. So 45. So here for this question you will have 22 marks. So total 45 marks completed for the reading section of the paper. Let's now move to the writing section of the paper, that is transactional writing. Let me show you a sample question paper. Sample question here in this question paper, how the transactional writing task looks like. Oh, there is a very long space here for these 22 marks, so you can write a lot of things. Transactional writing, answer one question in this section. You should spend about 45 minutes on your chosen question. Begin your answer on page 15. Most memorable journeys. A website is running a competition to reward the best articles on this subject. You have been given a subject and you have to write an article for competition. You must fulfill the task requirements in these bullet points: a description of the journey, what made the journey so memorable, any other points you wish to make, how to write good article, that is requires a detailed separate video. So next is a guide. Write a guide for young people on the benefits of exercise. Cycling is one form of exercise that can lead to a healthy lifestyle. You need to write a guide and include information on different types of exercise, how exercise can improve physical and mental health, and other points you wish to take. So 45 minutes, 45 marks and also of course 45 minutes are there for this writing transactional writing task. You can have speech, you can have leaflet, you can have guide, you can have article writing task. You need to learn all these type of writing tasks well to secure good grades in your Pearson Edexcel exam. So here is the summary of the whole discussion. In paper 1 we have discussed in this video paper 1. Paper 1 is non-fiction text and transactional writing. 3 short and 2 long questions are there in reading section A worth 45 marks, and you will have a choice of 2 questions to choose from, and you will choose one writing transactional writing task for 45 marks. Thanks for watching. In the next video we will discuss paper 2 of Pearson Edexcel English language. Thanks for watching. Take care.